And I just kept that vision. I just kept the vision of my grand opening turning out to be how I saw it in my head, and everything just going smoothly. But I didn't try to control things, and I truly believe that is why things just went as smoothly as it did, because in the past I would try to control things. Like, I would try to just have my hand in everything to make sure that it went the way that I wanted to, and then it would end up not going the way I wanted to because I was trying so hard to control it instead of just letting the universe do its thing. And you know what I mean? Hey guys, I am back, and I am still on a high from my grand opening that I had on Sunday. It turned out amazing, y'all. Like, everything that I envisioned, everything that I dreamed of, it was everything I imagined. So yeah, I'm just very thankful, grateful, blessed, just honestly just so content. Like, just content with how everything turned out. It's nothing that I would have changed, nothing that I would have did differently. It turned out perfect. So I'm just very grateful for everybody who showed up for me. That meant the world to me. My mama came to see me. She has not came to visit me since I've been living where I'm at now, and I've been here for a little over 10 years now. So you do the math. Yeah, so that meant a lot that she came down here, especially after the heart attack and everything. And then just everybody else who showed up for me. One of my really good friends, she showed up and showed out. She made sure that she was there for me. She made sure she did all the tasks that I needed help with. She stepped up. She just basically showed up for me in a way that I have always wanted someone to be there for me, but I have a hard time with asking for help. So the fact that I really didn't even have to ask for a lot of things, she just did it. And I think we all need that type of person in our life, somebody who's just going to step up and be there for you and show up for you and just do the things that they know that you need help with but may not necessarily know how to ask for. So I'm so grateful for her, and just everybody else who showed up for me. My man, he definitely showed up, so I could not be any more grateful and just any more happy with how everything turned out. I was so nervous, so stressed. The week before, leading up to it, oh my gosh, I was, going through it. I had so many issues dealing with plumbing, and if you have a commercial space, or if you know anything about plumbing and stuff, that it's a lot that goes into it, and it can be very expensive, very time consuming, just very stressful, all the things. And I had all these things happen literally the week leading up until my grand opening. Things with the electricity, I had to get an electrician and a plumber, and it was a lot, y'all. And I just kept that vision. I just kept the vision of my grand opening turning out to be how I saw it in my head, and everything just going smoothly. But I didn't try to control things, and I truly believe that is why things just went as smoothly as it did, because in the past I would try to control things. I would try to just have my hand in everything to make sure that it went the way that I wanted to, and then it would end up not going the way I wanted to because I was trying so hard to control it instead of just letting the universe do its thing. And you know what I mean? So yeah, this time I surrendered, and I was just whatever happens, it's gonna happen how it's supposed to, and it's gonna be perfect. Even if it's imperfect, that's gonna be perfect regardless. And I just let it go. And y'all, when I tell y'all, I'm just so happy. Everything was beautiful. I felt so loved and so seen and so appreciated. And I don't know, like I'm so happy. Like I feel like I finally arrived. Like I'm finally in that space where I feel good. I feel like this is what I've been working for. This is what I've been working towards, and I'm here. And now, I just want to bask in it. Like, I just want to be content where I'm at. We always want to go to the next level and, up higher and higher and strive for more and do more and be more and think more and, and I do. I want to continue to grow. But I want to finally just bask in all that I have worked for up until this point and really just be in the moment and just be present and just be here and just be thankful for what I have done, and like I said, not having to strive for more, just being happy with where I'm at. And I know that this is just the beginning. Like, it's just the start to so much more, y'all. Like, so much more. Like, I'm excited because, like, I just know that God has so much more for me. And this is literally the beginning. Like, that is the name. That is the reason behind my brand, the rose that grew from concrete, Rose Gold Beauty. You can make it out of dark spaces. You thought you were buried, but you were just a seed that was being planted so you can bloom, you can prosper, you can grow. I feel so good, y'all. I feel so good. And I received so many flowers. Like, I literally received so many flowers for the grand opening. Everybody brought me flowers, and I just felt so loved. Like, y'all don't owe me nothing else. Like, which I ain't gonna speak that into existence, but if I wasn't here after today, like, I would be happy, I would be content, like, I just really felt the love, like the genuine, authentic love from everybody, and it was so dope. I got this girl to make like like an affirmation board on this divider that I have. So she like decorated in like roses and greenery, and then like I had all the guests come and they could write like little affirmations or like blessings for my business, and they would stick them on there with little like clothespins. It was so cute. I might try to like insert a clip if I can. Y'all, I am so in love with this affirmation board. It is super cute. So we had all the guests write like little affirmations or blessing my business. It is so cute. Thank you everybody that came out. But yeah, like it was so cute. And that was basically just like, it's a keepsake because now I just have it up there in my shop. And I can always go back and look at it and just see like all the little affirmations and blessings and stuff that everybody left me. And it was such a dope, idea to me. And I love that I was able to get her to do that because she was one of my clients, and she has a decorating business that she started, but she's still kind of in the beginning stages. So I just love like pouring into people, who are trying to get their business started and start following their dreams and their passions. So I love being, a vessel to somebody and like, seeing their potential and hopefully planting, those seeds in them so that they can see their potential and want to grow and, just do even more and live up to their, capabilities. And then like this is how the universe works, y'all. Like, I originally wanted to hire a videographer for the grand opening, and I was gonna hire this guy that has done some other projects for me before, and we've just gone back, so he's like my go-to person. So I really wanted him to do it, but it was Memorial Day weekend, so a lot of people just had things already booked and stuff, so he was busy that weekend and he couldn't do it. So I was just like, whatever. I didn't really like look for another videographer. I was like, I'm just gonna take videos on my phone and make a TikTok or something, but randomly this guy had just messaged my the beauty bar page, and he lived in the area, so he's seen the shop all the time. So he does videography, and he's trying to like build his business up. So he messaged me asking if he could do some free like promo videos for me, just to kind of, you know, get the practice, get his name out there, and you know what I mean. So I was like, oh my God, this is perfect, because you know, if you are interested, you could shoot the grand opening for me. And so he said he would, and he came and he did, and it was amazing. Like, he got some great content, and I didn't, you know, it was for free. I didn't have to pay for it or anything. And that's just how the universe works. Because I was already, I'm not gonna lie either, like I was already stressed out because I had so much to pay for and so many things that I had to still do for this grand opening, that I was just getting overwhelmed and stressed about how much I was spending and stuff. So the fact that God literally like sent him and was like, here you go, you know, you wanted that, and here you go, here's your resource, and you don't have to even pay for it. That is how manifestation works. And you don't have to always have it, you know, money or physical things, like to manifest things. Sometimes God will just send it in other ways. So you have to just be open to receive what you want. And it could be in an unconventional way that you never thought of before. Also, this guy that I know from my hometown, he just recently moved out here, and you know, we're, you know, good friends or whatever, and you know, he always comments like on things on my Facebook and things like that. And he was telling me that he was going to move out here, and just kind of asking for some advice and just asking about the area and things. And I was telling him, like, just do it. Like, you know, just take the leap of faith. Once you get out here, you're going to take off. Like, it's just going to be better, because our hometown is not a ton of opportunity. So honestly, I just feel like if you get out of there, like, you're going to prosper, because it's not a whole lot going on there, which is building up. So I'm not going to talk down on it. But anyways, he moved down here, and he surprised me. He popped up on me at the grand opening, and I didn't know he was coming. And he also does like photography and videography, and I didn't even think about it, honestly. I really didn't think about him like doing it, so I would have reached out to him if I did. But he showed up with his camera, so he was just going around, you know, taking videos and pictures and stuff. And he has a drone, and y'all, he literally shot a drone video of me doing my ribbon cutting video, and it was so dope, like so perfect. Like, y'all, like like I wouldn't have even thought about a drone, and I'm, you know, I wanted a videographer, and now I have a whole drone video. Like, that is how it works. That is how you put your intentions out there. You want to manifest things, you just surrender. You don't force it. You just let it go. You ask the universe, you ask God, you know, however you want to perceive it or whatever. Like, you ask for what you want. Ask and you shall receive. You put your intentions out there and you let it go. And that's just how it works. It really is that simple. It's that simple, but it's not, because people can't grasp the fact that it's that simple. We've been conditioned to think that we have to do so much work to get what we want, and we don't. Like, you just have to be yourself, you know, be authentic, be true to who you really are and what your true desires are, and it's going to come to you. It is going to come to you. I am so, like, just happy, for real. Like, I don't think I've felt this content in a very, very long time. Like, I don't have no complaints, no worries, no nothing. Is everything perfect? No. But it's imperfectly perfect. And I'm grateful. So don't ever let anybody hold you back from your dreams. Do not ever let doubt, fear, don't let yourself hold you back, because that's the main thing. You know, we're always talking about haters and, you know, people out to get us and these things. But our number one enemy, you know, hater, is ourselves, like our negative sides of ourselves, that negative talk in our head. That's really our number one hater and what's holding us back. So get out your head and just start doing the things you know you need to do, and surrender. Stop trying to make everything so perfect. That's been a lesson for me, because I'm a perfectionist, and I gotta stop saying that too. You also have to, because I am, when you tell yourself who you are, you're putting that conviction over your life. So if you don't want to be a certain way, then you have to start calling yourself that. You have to stop telling yourself that that's who you are if you don't want to be that person. So I don't want to be a perfectionist because it's too stressful. I don't want to have to stress about things being perfect all the time. Like, I want to just be able to go with the flow and let things happen and not have to control everything, and just let God do what things are supposed to do without any resistance. So I'm done, claiming perfectionism over my life. I also feel like I've honestly beat anxiety. I still have some moments where I get anxiety and, get in my head about things, but I am not the person I used to be. I used to be a big ball of just anxiousness and couldn't really even be around people, and like super social anxiety, and couldn't even barely talk because I would just be in my head all the time. So for me to overcome that and be in this space that I'm in now, I know anything is possible. Like, you really can't tell me nothing at this point. You can't tell me nothing, because I beat depression, I beat anxiety, I have beat poverty, I have beat everything, every limitation, every thing that has been sent to destroy my peace. I've overcame it. I'm an overcomer. Like, you really can't tell me nothing. You just can't. Because I know who I am. And I know where I'm going. So, yes. Let's just, I wish I had a toast. I'm just, like I said, I'm still on a high. Like, let's just cheers to life. Let's cheers to greatness and, coming out of the darkness and blooming. Let's cheers to new beginnings. Yes. New blessings. New money.
New money.
I'm here for it. I'm excited for what's about to come. And I just feel like the shift is here. I have been telling myself that things are coming, things are changing, but things have changed, and we're no longer changing. We're here. We have arrived. All right, but I'm gonna end this here, and I'm gonna see y'all on the next one. Peace. Oh, don't forget to like and subscribe, y'all. I'm trying to also manifest this channel growing, and yeah, I need y'all's help with that. So yeah, please subscribe. Love y'all. Bye. But God got me, and God is gonna carry me through, and that's the whole reason behind my brand is you basically bloom where you're planted. Whatever obstacles that you're going through, it doesn't matter, because God is gonna show you the way out. So yeah, bloom wherever you're planted. I'm excited, so let's go.